Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm super excited about the topic today. So are you a network marketer that's transitioning to the online space? Even though things have lightened up a little bit, but you find since you have been working online, you kind of like it, but you just would like to have bigger impact and, excuse me, get more volume, and you're not real sure how to make it work. Well, I'm here to help you and share some really valuable information with you today about branding and marketing because they work together. All right, and they're very, very, very important, even if you're not in the online space. But today we're going to talk about branding in particular, and I'm going to kind of demystify it for you, give you some more information that I believe will be very valuable, and some action steps, okay? And hey, my name is Tammy Moretti, and what do? I work with baby boomer network marketers. I work with all network marketers, but in particular baby boomer network marketers, to show them how to take their network marketing business online without the confusion, step by step, and save you some time and some money, right? Okay, and if I cough, please excuse me. I have this little bit of a cough. So branding, kind of why I'm looking like I am today. Branding is really about authenticity. Branding is about who you be. Who you be, how you show up on the online space. When it's an emotion, branding is an emotion. Things, let's take for instance the recent election, the craziness, right? And when one of the candidates' names was mentioned, you felt an emotion, right? And the other candidate's name was mentioned, you felt an emotion, okay? So that's very dramatic, because I know there was a lot of dramatic emotions around that whole thing. But that's what branding is, all right? So I hope that's clear for you. So people, when they hear your name, they're going to think something. And of course, you want them to think something fantastic, right? Oh, I just love him or her because they blah, 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 blah. It could be also the colors. You know, you're going to hear about branding, what's your color scheme? You show up online wearing the same colors, or your props are the same colors and things like that. Maybe you brand yourself by having crazy hair all the time, right? Or you change your hairstyle all the time. That's kind of one of the ways you brand yourself. People are like, oh yeah, I really like her. She's so creative, or him, right? Or maybe you're a plant person. You always, you're the plant guy or you're a plant gal, and you always show a plant and you talk about a plant before you do your live videos about something. Or you love to cook. Or, I mean, there's so many different ways to brand yourself. Or you have children and you're the working mom, that kind of thing. Or you're the retiree. You're the retiree who just felt like they got their life back and they're going for it and they're doing something they're passionate about and they love. And you're the little red wagon guy, and you've got a whole collection of little red wagons. And people think of you when they think of you in particular when they think of little red wagons. That is branding. That's really a kind of a generic explanation, but that's branding. And why do you want to brand yourself and not your product and your services or your opportunity? Well, because, oh, that's from The Wizard of Oz. Because again, you are your brand. You want people to remember your name, and your product, your services, your opportunity is already branded. So when you're doing your lives or you're posting on social media and things like that, a little pro tip here, it's not recommended that you mention the name of your product or your service if it has a name, it's attached to a name, a company, or the company. But you do want to talk about, oh, I just love this cream and what it does for me and things like that. I'm a baby boomer and I love the sun and I love to be outdoors and I love this cream because no matter how much I'm out in the sun, it really protects my skin from the sun. And for my age, I really don't have a whole lot of wrinkles because of this cream. That's and you're like, oh, okay, I have your curiosity right there. Oh, that girl Tammy that has that crazy gray hair that she's growing out, or is curly or it's messy or she's up there every Thursday or something of that nature, something that keeps me top of mind. I want you to remember my name, but I don't want to talk about my product, my service, or my opportunity by name. I want you to remember my name. I want to brand myself. I want you to brand yourself, okay? And so think about something that would set you apart from everybody else out there. And I'll be honest with you, I'm still kind of working on it. I love plants, so I'm thinking, and I love to cook, and I love to try new things. Quick story, I just went to the Sequoias National Forest at Kings Canyon and camped, and I haven't camped in decades, all right, in decades. So I learned so much, but I'm adventurous. So I've done camping. I jumped off rocks into the river. I went horseback riding for 2 hours. Prior to me leaving here, I've tried roller skating. I wanted to see if that was my jam. I'm going to go take some tap dancing lessons and things of that nature. So maybe I'll kind of brand myself as the adventurous senior, baby boomer, active ager. That could be my jam. I'm still, like I said, working on it. So I want to encourage you, action step here, to think about, like, who are you? Who are you? I like to be tan. I like to wear yoga clothes 90% of the time. I'm a minimal makeup kind of person. Like, I want to encourage you to be you. Give you permission to be who you be. And something that's unique about you. Do you love to tell jokes? Right? Do you love to tell corny jokes? Do you love to tell great jokes? Is that your thing? Something that sets you apart from your product, your service, or your opportunity that will keep you at top of mind for people that are interested in the same things. And like we've talked about in previous videos, I had recommended to you that you join some groups on social media that are geared to things that interest you. So if you're a person who loves to cook or fix things or write or make videos, join some groups, right? And participate in the group, get to know these people, and then bring your freak flag with you. Wave your freak flag. And bring your quirkiness or whatever it is about you that is unique to that space and start branding yourself. And then next week, we're going to talk about marketing and how the two work together and why they're so very, very important. And this is also the same thing when you're out and about and talking to people. You may be a person who loves to wear different earrings and they're a statement for you, or you're a guy who loves watches and that's a statement for you. So that's some information, subject matter that you can also talk about when you're talking to other people. So let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, you're a guy that loves watches, or you've collected them your whole life. You're probably going to be going to different stores. You may be a collector. You'll go to jewelry stores. You'll go to maybe thrift shops and things like that, pawn shops, and look for watches. Well, there you go. You have common ground with another person, because you're going to be talking about watches. And they're going to remember you because you're going to have maybe a really interesting watch you want to sell, or a really interesting watch that you want to buy, right? And this is the tribe that you're beginning to build and communicate with and be acquaintances, or maybe even friends, right? And this is going to serve you well as you're taking your network marketing business online. So today, think about something that sets you apart from other people, that you're passionate about, that you don't have to put a whole lot of thought into, and go find some groups that line up with that and start building some relationships there. And then every time you post online, make sure that you're maybe at least making a mention of that one particular thing that you love, and you'll start building your brand. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, smash the like button. Is there a like button on YouTube? Yes, there is. And subscribe to my channel. Share this with your friends. Share this with your team. If you're a network marketer and you have a team, share this with your team, because it's really important that we learn how to work online. And remember, the leads are unlimited online. Your reach is much bigger online. And I would love to hear from you what your quirky little thing is, what your thing is, even if it isn't quirky. It's unique to you and special to you, that can set you apart from everyone else and start building your very own brand. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Take care.